Boom. Boom. Welcome. Boom. Let you in. All right. Boom, boom, boom. This is like my most attended class on Zoom. Hmm? There was 25 people in the waiting room for this class. Oh! I was like, the hypercar enthusiast. Wait a minute, crap. Who did I just let in? The hypercar enthusiast. Whoever you are, hypercar enthusiast, change your name or you're getting kicked in like 5 seconds. Just heads up.
Attention students, ninth graders, last name L through O. Please go to have your picture made in the auxiliary gym. Please remember not to go through the old gym, walk around to the auxiliary gym. Thank you.
Until he changes his name, then he's not getting in. No. That would be hilarious. That's why I don't wear a seatbelt. The thing is, at the end of the day, I think the Earth just got overpopulated. I'm just kidding. Those are all Dwight Schrute quotes. That is not my thinking. That's why I refuse to wear a seatbelt. All right, so happy Tuesday, which is basically like Mondays now. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling the schedule. I don't know about y'all. I said we keep the schedule forever, everywhere, no matter where you work. No Mondays. Mondays is now Sunday basically, and Sunday is now second Saturday. All right. So that being said, what's today? The 15th. So today we are completing the gallery project. It's one of my favorite assignments to do. So yesterday you should have watched the transform stuff, but we're gonna go over that if you need help with that some more. If let's say you just didn't understand it, or maybe you just refused to watch the video out of some form of protest or something, and that's okay. So we're gonna go to the gallery project. Am I screen sharing? I'm not screen sharing. What? I can't hear you. Can anyone hear me? Yeah. Abigail, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What about now? Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me or not. Please respond. I'm assuming she can't hear me then. No. No, you can't hear me. What the heck? So you can't hear me? No. No. Weird. 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 All right. I'm gonna mouth into the camera now. I guess that's the only option I have. Is there anything in the chat? Okay, let me pull up the chat. I don't know. Abigail, can you hear me? That was probably really cringy on y'all then. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My hair's all messed up from taking the tie off. I used the camera to fix my hair. There we go. That's the only good thing to this for. Just kidding. Abigail still can't hear me, so I don't know what to do. There's two people in the waiting room. I'm not letting you in, hypercar enthusiasts. They won't change their name. Like, who are you? And that's what I literally told the people in the waiting room. Change your name. I don't know you. All right. Well, I'm gonna just keep moving. So basically, what you are going to do is you're going to be making a gallery out of paintings from a famous artist. I've had to preference this before. Only two people can do Bob Ross, but I'll let three people do it this year, considering there's three different groups of people basically. So let's go to the museum template, and let's open up the gallery project rubric. And as we can see, you are to create a gallery of your favorite artist. Will need pieces of the artist's work. You then decorate the gallery with furniture. Below you will see the requirements. So I want you to do a two-sided room basically. So you'll just do this twice kind of deal. Um, you're going to add flooring. You're going to add 5 pieces of furniture, a ceiling, appropriate formatting always, and then picture/artwork is on the wall correctly. And then basically there's 2 pictures, the front of the room and the back of the room. If you do someone who's done artwork that is paintings and like sculptures or anything like that, I'm okay with you taking 14 pictures and making it, 13 paintings, 1 statue or something like that, like the statue of David. If you did, who is that? Michelangelo? Was that correct? Was it right? You're in AP art history. Okay, whatever. Voluntarily. Okay. Moving on. So there you go. Now, if we go back and open this document right here, which you should all be able to do in Pixlr just as easily, and we wait for it to open. It's gonna take a few minutes. But yeah, you should be able to open this in Pixlr. You should be able to open this in Photoshop very easily if you downloaded it at home. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, let me do something to fix that real quick. File. Okay. Me and Word are gonna throw hands. Have you ever just wanted to throw down with a Microsoft? Yep, okay. File, save as. Okay. We're gonna throw hands by the other day, Microsoft. Today, Junior. All right. So we're gonna make this a PDF. Carter, I'm changing it right now so you can get to it. I'll just give me 5 seconds. Nope. Oh, there's something in the chat. What's in the chat? Thanks. Okay, cool. Yep, I'm working on it. Where did I save it to? I don't know. Upload. Choose file. Where did I save this to? Is the next question. Documents? What's up? Nope. Save as. Let's just do this again. Where's it at? Is it the downloads? No, that's not the downloads. What if I hit PDF? That's what it is. Would you look at that? All right. Downloads. There we go. And upload. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Mr. Davenport, you should be able to see it now. Cool, cool. And anyone at home who does not have Google or Word or anything else, you will be able to see it now because it is a PDF. Quick fix. All right, back to this. Let's see. Awesome, cool. So this is what. Okay. Who are you? One more. I'm gonna give him one more chance. Okay. Hyper was hypercar? Hypercar enthusiast, whoever you are. If you are one of my students, please change your name. Yes, I did make the gallery project or PDF. It should be able. You should be able to see it now. What you said you could. What? Oh. Okay. I couldn't see the museum.
Attention students, ninth graders, last name P through S. Please go and have your picture made in the new gym commons. Remember to walk around the old gym, do not go through it.
Oh, sorry. It's Hayden. I joined through Google, so it didn't. It did it that way. Oh, okay. Hayden, just change your name at some point if you don't mind. All right. Okay, Watson, what you're gonna need to do, bud, is probably try to just save that document. Don't try to open it. Try to download it and save it. And then if you can save it onto your what's that? What was going on? Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind this morning. Okay. Who's got a Chromebook? Anybody got a Chromebook? None of y'all got a Chromebook? What the heck? Okay. Um hmm. Hmm. I don't know what I'm trying to do because I don't have a Chromebook, so I can't see what they're seeing. Um, Watson, if you're in, okay, you're in here. Share your screen with me. What are you doing? How do I do that? Can I see other people's screens in this? Oh no. I do save it, but then it says I have to download an app. Don't worry about downloading an app. I'm on my phone. Let me reconnect on my Chrome. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, if you could save it, then you're good. All you got to do is open Pixlr and then open your file in Pixlr. Does that make sense? Cool. Moving on. All right. Sorry for technical difficulties. We will be moving on now. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do this in Photoshop, and I'm going to do this in Pixlr because that's the only way to do this correctly. Um, all right. So this is our gallery, right? It's a blank canvas. And then there's blank canvases basically on the wall. My favorite, oh gosh, I can't talk. My favorite artist, and I am a Renaissance man because I know artist is Claude Monet. Look at me. Have you gone over Claude Monet? Whatever. I'm done with you. Claude Monet. He is my favorite artist. Look at that beard. Images. So these are some of his paintings. I don't know why. I just always like them. I tried to recreate them in oil painting and they didn't go well. So this is one of my favorite ones. So for instance, right here, here's what I'm going to do. I want this painting in my gallery. So I'm going to save image. I just copied it. I'm going to save image as, and I want to keep it in my images folder. If you're at home, you can do something where you're saving it on, your images. You can save it wherever you want. If you're at the school, obviously you're going to need to be saving it in your name drive. That's your last name, your login, basically name drive. And you probably want to create just a folder for this project. It would be very beneficial for you to create a folder for this project because it's going to have a lot of files in it. So I'm going to save my image, uh, and then I'm going to go to Photoshop. I'm going to File. I'm going to Open, and I got the Claude Monet picture right here. Okay, I didn't need to do it. You're going to use the Move tool. You're going to need to unlock the background as usual. Bring it up here and bring it into this painting. Now, here's the cool thing. Now I've got it in here, right? It kind of looks like it's in here, but it's not fitting to the screen the way. What is going on with my mic? Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Say no if you can't. Say nothing if you, okay. We can. Okay, cool. I don't know what's going on with my mic. All right, so I'm going to put it on this one right here, and I'm going to go to the image. Excuse me, I'm going to go to edit, and I'm going to go to free transform. Or I can go to transform, and I can change all these things. But free transform is my easiest one to manipulate, because I can change it here. And I'm unfortunately going to have to distort the image a little bit. Oh, they're not letting me distort the image. Okay, so these are a little bit different. So I'm going to go to edit. So I've got it somewhat the way I want it to. I'm going to go to transform, and I'm going to go to skew. This allows me to change exactly where my image is. So you can do skew. So now my painting, it's not what it originally was. Make sure you hit the check mark somewhere. You should be able to see it up here on different versions, or you can just press enter, which is your easiest way to do it. If I hit Control plus and zoom in, you can see it's a little distorted now, but that's okay for this project. From far away, that looks pretty cool. So now I need to save another Claude Monet picture. And I like this bridge one too, so I'm going to save this one. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to go back to my Photoshop. I'm going to go File, Open. And here's my other Claude Monet picture. I unlock the background like I did earlier. I use the Move tool. And I slowly move it in here. I'm going to show you how to distort this to make it look like it's on this wall. Because what does it look like right now? It's still on this wall, right? It's flat. I need to make it look a little bit more 3D. The cool thing is I can go to Edit again. I keep hitting Image. That's my bad. And I go to Transform. And I allows me to scale it still. I can go to transform and I can go to rotate. I can rotate it if I need to. I can skew. I can also distort. So let's watch distort. So now I can put these kind of where I want them, the same way I did skew, but I have a little bit more free range to do it. So it's kind of up to you. You might want to play with it and get the one you want to work the best for your situation. It just depends. And see, this doesn't allow you to change like this in. It still keeps it as a more of a rectangular looking thing. So I press enter again, and boom, look, I've got another painting on the wall, right? Doesn't that look good? For the most part, I'm no artist, but I think it looks pretty good. No one's agreeing with me, but it's okay. And now I'm starting to get a little bit full in here, so I'm just going to exit out of these. I'm not going to save these. I'm just going to exit out of these because I don't need them now, unless I make a mistake, which I can open them back up. So I've done a few paintings. I'm going to need to find 5 more of those, and technically another 7 to do on the other side. So what you'll want to do is you're going to want to open that file up twice. So if you should have saved it, which I should have it open, and I just need to go to downloads. That might take a few minutes. Basically, what you're going to end up having is a front and a back to your room. Does that make sense? It's the same picture, but technically it looks like you could put those 2 rooms together, and you could rotate, and you could see that entire gallery. So, I don't know why. Oh, is it not opening too? So technically, I guess I need to almost make a copy of this layer. How did I used to do this? I'm sorry, guys. I really thought I had this down pat. Okay. That's not going to work. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh my gosh. And that, not to mention, open. What if I just do file? New. Does that work? What's going on? She's frozen, I think. It's okay. I mean, I can do that in 5 seconds. It's just I was trying to show you how to make the two copies before I got too in depth with what else you needed to do. It was on the screen. All right, so I hit create, and there we go. It was just over here. Meanwhile, I'm just slowly losing my mind. All right. So I do want to just duplicate this layer, honestly, and then I'm going to bring it over here. I think. Why did things aren't going well for me? I just need to go to my canvas size. Life is not going well. All right, there we go. Look at that. So now I have my other image on this side. You can open it twice and it should work the same way. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be so worried about it. So here you go. Basically, there is your image there. So now you've got this side to work on as well. So you'll add extra layers to that. Moving on now, after all of that, you are now needing flooring, right? You need a ceiling, you need furniture. So let's go back in here and let's look up flooring. We got to find the right thing. I like that. I'm going to save this image as hardwood. That works perfectly fine. Now I'm going to File, Open, and I need to go to Images or Pictures. I need to find my hardwood floor. I'm going to unlock the background like usual. I'm going to move this into here. And now, obviously, again, this doesn't work, right? Something's not right here. So, oddly enough, my corners matched up pretty well. But now, once again, I'm going to have to go to Edit. I'm going to have to go to Transform. I'm going to have to do Distort. So, I'm going to bring this out over here. I'm going to bring this out over here. Look at that. Doesn't that look with floor now? I'll press Enter. And there we go. I've got my hardwood floor, right? So that works out pretty well. I can then go and make my ceiling if I want, the same way I just did that. But next I'm going to show you how to put furniture in. So I'm going to get a basic chair. One tip you're going to need to make sure you do when you are completing this. It worked out well. You do not need to pick chairs that have this background or this background or that background. You need chairs with a plain white background. So this chair will work perfectly. Also, you might not want a whole lot of empty spaces, and you'll see why here in a minute. I want to save this image. That's fine. Oh no. What did I do? Why is it saving as a web file? Guys, some days things don't go well for you, you know? If this saves. There we go. I don't know why that one wanted to save like that. But this chair will work just as well too. Again, same business with filing and opening and finding your chair. Now, this isn't going to work, right? If I move this chair right now, and I'll do it just to show you. If I move this chair into my gallery, what's the issue here? The background, right? I got a weird background. So I'm going to need to go back in here, and I got to get rid of this background. So I need to add another layer. I kind of showed you how to do this earlier in one of the earlier videos I did. But what you're going to want to do is use the magic wand tool. And the magic wand tool gets rid of your background. And all you do is click in the white area and hit delete. Now that's an easy chair to complete, right? There's no other backgrounds behind it. It's not that chair with the slats or anything. So I can see everything that's this chair and everything that's not very easily. And so can Photoshop. It can recognize, okay, that was the white background, and this is the actual chair. So now I move my chair into here. And now here's another issue I've got. Firstly, I'm going to transform it and scale it down a tad bit because it looks a little big in there, and I'm going to put it in this corner. And it looks okay here, but the only issue is if it gets moved around this painting, it's now behind the painting, and that doesn't look right. So what I want to do is I want to move this chair to the top because it needs to be at the top layer. If I move it too low, it's now behind the flooring, and that doesn't work. So any furniture is going to need to be near your top level. If I were to put a table here, I'm going to want my table to be in front of layer 5. It's just how it's going to work out. Does that make sense? If I put anything below that layer, it's going to be behind it. So now my chair does not cover up my painting or my flooring. It fits perfectly in this corner. And look, even the guides help you out a little bit. It recognizes that rectangle right there, and it recognizes that I want it to be under there. These are some of those smart guides we talked about earlier in the semester, and they start popping up to help you. So those are some ways you can decorate your gallery. Those are the ways you put the pictures on the wall. If you want to do a statue, you're welcome to do that. You do it the same way you did the chair, and you'll do all your furniture the same way I showed you do the chair. If you do get a chair that looks like this, and I'll even do it real quick for you, even though I wouldn't suggest starting off with that. Saved as a web file for some reason. Let's try that. Why? Why are you being this way? What did I do wrong? Okay, let's see. Cool. If I choose this one, you see I've got some white background in the cracks of this chair. So I'm going to have to mess with that. I'll show you how to do that so you can work with some other images. So there's my other chair. Oh, it was there. That's weird. So now I've got this one. I'm going to do the same thing. I need to unlock the background. I need to add a new layer. The reason I add a new layer, I didn't say this earlier, is because it gives me that checkered board background behind it. Think about it like this. If I don't have that, then there's nothing there. Now I have a checkerboard that allows it to be transparent. Basically, that's just giving me that transparency that I want. I'm going to use the magic wand tool. I'm going to hit delete. Oh, I need to be on the chair. My bad. Magic wand tool. Hit delete. And see, again, I still have this little area, so I got to do it again. I hit delete. And see, there's a little area down there, so now what I want to do is use the magic eraser tool, which I'm pretty sure is right here, and I can kind of click in this area. I think I got it. Can't hardly see though. But what you want to do is you want to use this, and I don't know if it's picking it up.
Attention 9th grade students, last name T through Z. Please go and have your picture made in the new gym commons. Remember to walk around the old gym, not through it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of some of these things because it'll be easier when I move this over. All right, so I got my move tool. I'm moving this over, and as you can see, you can see the paintings through these cracks. You can't see it there. I don't know why I couldn't get that working, but it's okay. If you have something like that, that's okay. If you have a small little area that's just not working for you, you might could zoom in, and it would help you out a lot more. So just be mindful of that. Other than that, are there any questions about using Photoshop before I move on to using Pixlr?
I have a question.
Yes.
Find out possible. You flip the chair, so you can't find the chair. You get them all.
Yes, yes. You can do that. Let me see if I can try to do that really quickly. You should go to Image, and let's see. It just needs to be inversed. It's probably down here. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Let me Control Z that. Go away. Okay. I don't know what that was about. I know there's a way to do it, but things change. See, the issue with Photoshop, which is it's a double-edged sword. If you're taking a Microsoft class, Microsoft doesn't change every year. Adobe does. They change it every single year. The cool thing is they get out little bugs, things that need to be fixed. You know, it'd be like your favorite video game. Your favorite video game is changed every year, and it's like Madden, and they try to update the bugs and everything, and that's cool and all, but now you got to pay for it again, which technically you don't have to pay for Adobe again, but you got to relearn some things. You know, there's new things. Whereas Microsoft Word is like a game that you really like, but it only comes out every so often. So, like, you don't have to relearn things. You're still playing that same game. You're still doing those same things you've already done. That's where Photoshop does get a little annoying because as soon as you've learned one thing, now it's changed. Transform, flip vertically, flip. We would want it to flip, yeah, vertically. Is that what you wanted? Good. I'm glad I could help you with that. Okay, flip back vertically. All right. Flip. I guess flip horizontally. I thought it would want it. There we go. Yeah. So that's how you would do that. I did figure it out. It just took me a second. Um. So anyway, and that's probably my stupidity for not thinking about it again. And then you would just come. You can go to image size, if I'm not mistaken, and you can change the image this way as well. Um, so I could change it to 10 by 5, and I still don't think it's still not perfect. Oh, that's good job, Mr. Haddock. I really thought I had selected just that, but I guess it was just yeah. I guess that's how that works. My bad. Your easiest way, just go ahead, just scale it, just scale it. That'll make it easier on you. So, and you probably want it to make sure you're scaling it kind of the size with this chair because this chair is probably smaller than that chair. So you're gonna want to work on that. You press enter, and you move on. So I know, just bear with me. Now we're gonna do it in Pixlr. It'll be similar, but I need to show people, and it'll help y'all if you are working at home later on something. Let's say you can't be here tomorrow. Do I have something in the chat? What's up? This carpet. Wait, what? So we do 2 of these templates, right? Yes, ma'am. Basically, you're just doing 2 of the templates. And I know it sounds insane. There is a method to my madness. I don't know if it's going to work this year. Well, I'll just explain it. Basically, what I do is I do a panoramic of your two things, and it makes it look like you're really there. Um, yeah, I'm basically going to put it in VR after I do a panoramic of your picture. I probably can't do it for everybody like I've done in the past because obviously I'm already short on time with planning, and life is very difficult with how we're teaching. And also, I can't let y'all pass around the VR headset I've done before because it's just not going to work. So keep that in mind as well. I'm hoping to use the VR headset that Mr. Weston has in his room right now, pull it up in here, put it on the projector, then everybody can see it. I don't know if it's going to work. So hopefully that answers that's a very long answer to your question, Alexia, but yes, you're doing 2 of those templates so we can do a panoramic, so we can then do it in VR. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I want to have us have that option. Does a carpet count as furniture? Does the carpet count for furniture? No. And yes, 2 templates. 2 templates, and the carpet or the flooring does not count as your furniture. Your furniture needs to be table, chairs, bookshelves, anything you want. It's totally up to you, but it needs to be in there. All right, moving on. And it needs to be formatted well. I do not want to see a tons of pictures that you have not removed the background on. All right, now for Pixlr E, let's open. So we're going to go to open image. And if you've saved this photo gallery in here, it should work perfectly fine. There we go. So you have it in here now too. Now you can just simply go to File, Open Image, and I'll go to my pictures, and I'll go ahead and do the flooring real quick. It's going to work the same way. I need to unlock this background. Oh gosh. That's right. You come here and hit unlock. You're going to use this move tool. Is that? Oh. What'd you say? The plus button. Wait, what now? That's right. That's right. I need to. How did I do it then? Above what now? That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, cool. So now we've got this here, and hopefully we can go to edit, and hopefully we can go to distort. Thank goodness. Okay. Oh, great. All right, so now you need to zoom out a little bit to get this flooring. Thank y'all so much for helping me. I'd lose my mind. You don't have the 4 dots to work with, or excuse me, the middle dots to work with.
Attention, ninth grade students, if you have not had your picture made, you need to go at this time to the new gym commons. Please do not go through the old gym. Go around. Thank you.
Watson, your best bet is just to do this twice, basically. Does that make sense? Yes, twice. Don't say the same thing twice. You are doing 2 separate things twice.
The empty gallery twice.
Did you hear what I yes, so yes, different paintings. So basically you would do it twice, and the reason for that, I know it sounds insane, but the reason I'm doing that is so hopefully I can do a panoramic of y'all's things, and maybe we can see them in VR. I don't know if I'll be able to get to everybody's, but I might pick a couple and we'll do it, and it'll look really cool. And then I look like the best teacher in the world because I'm using technology on top of technology. It's insane. Does that make sense, Watson? Cool. All right. Shit, don't mind spit. This is a rough day, guys. I'm feeling it. I'm just gonna go take a nap during my planning, I guess, with everything else I need to do. And then you're gonna hit yes, you want to apply. Obviously, I was joking. I'm not really gonna take a nap. So it's working the same as Photoshop, as you can tell. You're gonna go to File, Open Image, and you're gonna pull up these. I did it the wrong way again. Darn it. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me. Where did it go? Okay. Oh, it's there. It's there. I'm losing my mind. Slowly but surely. So I'm going to hit plus, and I'm going to do image, and I'm going to bring this in. And again, I'm just going to come here. And again, I can't distort it until I've gone up here to edit, free distort. It's kind of cool. Oh my gosh. It gives you a different thing. You usually get squares for changing the size, but circle is like changing your distort. So that's kind of cool on Pixlr. Press enter. Press enter again because I don't, what is it doing? Okay, it's fine. So there you go, and I've got my image. The same thing, you could bring it over here. You can go to edit. You can go to distort. You can bring these little circles down, bring this one over here, and just like that, boom, you've got your paintings on the wall. Same thing with if you were to, do I have to different furniture for the two? Yes, I would like for you to do different furniture. Well, but that's where you're going to get those different furnitures in there because you need 5 pieces of furniture. So not 5 pieces in each room, but 5 pieces throughout your gallery. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, I'm over here. Okay, cool. All right, moving on. So real quick, just to make sure you understand one last thing. Wait, I'm gonna Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. How will I do that? I guess we're gonna try it. And now I guess I'm gonna try to use the magic wand tool. Hit delete. Yay, it worked. Cool. So now I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna
Attention 10th graders, last name L through O. Please go and have your picture made in the new gym commons. Do not walk through the old gym, go around. Please stay on the inside of the building if you're coming from the Viking Village. Please go on the inside of the building, not down the sidewalk. Thank you.
All right, so just move that thing away. I don't know why you wouldn't just just throw it over there somewhere, and it'll be fine. Just forget about it. I've never in my life. All right. Anyway, and then just put your furniture where you want. Does that sound good? I don't know how that worked and why that worked. I don't think it was either, but let's try it again. Let's just make sure I'm not crazy. I'm gonna hit that. We'll hit delete. I'm gonna hit that. We're gonna hit delete. And now we're gonna hit the move tool. And again, throw it over here. Guys, I don't know why that works, but that's what you gotta do. Again, it's a free online software, so which it honestly is pretty good. I mean, let's think about this real quick. You can do basically everything you do in Photoshop with this for free. Are you about to tell me what I'm doing wrong?
No, I need to know what I can do. How do I use this with this project? Because it sounds like a pain.
I just went out.
Throw it away?
Throw it out. See, okay.
Show me another example.
All right, real quick. Everything else is basically the same, but when you add new layers, you just hit that and add the image. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you come here, and then you add your chair in here.
Yeah.
You go to the magic wand tool. You hit delete, and then you hit that thing and hit delete. And see, now you're going to use the move tool, and you think that's going to allow you to move the chair that way. So just go throw this over here, and it's gone.
Okay.
And then resize it, and you're fine. And I don't know why
The only thing is it doesn't have a do select feature.
apparently not, because I've tried to hit enter, because that's usually, I mean, I'll try it, but let me try delete. I told y'all, that's what she came in.
No, I didn't know.
That's why she came. It wasn't.
I thought you were having a real issue.
It wasn't.
That's what the issue was, that I didn't want to.
Okay, so you can do that, or you can throw it off.
Whichever you find.
I think it's more fun to throw it off.
If you find throwing away more fun, do that.
Throw it away.
Throw it away.
All right, so there you go. And I would assume that we could do the same thing we did earlier, edit, and
Okay, so free transform over. Okay, go. Free transform.
What?
I thought it was literally
Yay. All right, guys, that's how you do it. Are there any questions for the people in the chat? Last call or forever hold your peace. When's this due? Tomorrow at the end of class. But if you need a little bit more time, that's fine. Any more questions? Wait, for Pixlr, it's the same fools? What are you calling a fool? What's it? Wait, for Pixlr, it's the same tools for furniture as Photoshop. Tools, my bad. Yeah, you're fine. Yes. Yeah, you saw me, right? I used that magic wand tool up here. That's all you're using. That's really all you got to use. Yes. Okay, cool. So that's really all you got to use. And it's the same if you go to edit and do everything else.
So what's the same project you did last time?
Yeah.
Same.
Wait, Watson's done this before?
Yeah, he's done it.
Watson, you've done this before, and you had
Where's
this many.
Watson?
You had this many questions.
Watson, you've done this project. I don't know where the camera is. You've done this.
He said hi.
Hey. I don't know where the camera
He
is.
said yes, I know.
Okay, you've done this before. You should got it.
Okay.
It's the same thing twice.
It's the same thing twice. He really let that freak him out. Like that got to him. Two. All right. All right. Are we good? Any more questions from my chat in here? Because I want to get off. Okay. I'm glad you're experienced. So you should have a really good one, and you should be one of the ones that I use as a panoramic and watch. All right. Okay. Last call. Any more questions? No. I'm stopping the screen. Oh, somebody said something. Thank you, Mr. Raddick. You're welcome. No problem. I'm going to stop screen sharing. Last call. Forever hold your peace. I'm going to end the Zoom meeting. Have a good day. This will be on YouTube. If you're watching YouTube, thanks for watching my video. Like and subscribe for more content. Goodbye.